it's Dr. Phil back again. I want to talk to you a little bit about embracing emotional discomfort. Whoa, sounds exciting. Embracing emotional discomfort. Not many people like being in a state of emotional discomfort. Most people run away from it. Most people hide from it. Some people dull their emotional sensitivity. A few drinks, a few drugs, whatever, pharmaceutical medication, putting your head in the sand. Most people run away from it. The key with embracing emotional discomfort is something out there in the universe, some divine guidance, God's guidance, whatever belief that you come from, is telling you need to learn something better or do something better or do something with a greater sense of ease. So when we're discomforted, it's like, oh, I'm scared about talking in front of people or in front of a camera. Oh my God. Why would I be doing that? I'd be doing that because I'm worried about people judging me. I'd be worried about what people would be looking at me. I'm worried about people thinking about, well, that's just crap or this. The judgment thing is one of the things that stop us from turning up and shining as a human being. People are worried about being judged. People are worried about being not having a sense of belonging. People are worried about not being loved or being pushed aside or ostracized. So when we can embrace the discomfort, we actually become liberated. Because it's not about everyone out there, it's about what happens on the inside. For example, the very first time I got to speak in front of an audience as a registered chiropractor, probably about 80 or 100 people at a small conference, I was so nervous. I actually peed my pants. I know. Thank God I had black pants on. So most people didn't realise. Had a big lectern I was hanging onto with white knuckles. And I was very passionate, as you might have worked out. And I was putting some ideas out there that I thought would help our profession. And afterwards, I was nervous and I think, oh God, I hope that went well. First person to come up to me and said, Philip, that was horrendous. That was terrible. You will never, ever, ever speak in front of a chiropractic audience again in this country. Wow. I said, so you didn't like it? He goes, no. He said, your ideas are radical. You're thinking that people have their feelings and emotions and impact their body and all of this stuff which now has been proven the other way. So that person in the back of my head was going, oh, and he was a very powerful person. He was the person who put speakers up all around the country. Lo and behold, someone else came to me and said, that was wonderful, would you like to speak? Next time I spoke, I was a little bit more confident. The next time I was a little bit more confident. And then for almost 30 years, I got to speak at the major conferences around Australia, and especially the ones that were pushing the boundaries on other stuff other than just the science, because science is just one part of that. So the embracing of that is, I felt all of that pain in here. So what I'm saying is, if you listen to your body and you feel the discomfort sitting in your body, you might feel it in your throat. Hold your throat and hold your forehead and just breathe slowly. Okay, if you hold it in your heart, hold your hands over your heart and breathe into that heart. If you feel it in your gut, breathe into your gut. If you feel it in your bladder and you need to go and have a nervous pee, hold there and just breathe slowly into it. Breathe into you, and there will be a point which goes, it's like when I opened that can of kombucha and let some of that pressure out, we get some pressure. So embracing discomfort. If we've got a tough conversation, my God, tough conversations are really hard to have. So what are we doing? Are we making it about that person who needs, or are we making it about ourselves? Are we worried about being judged? So we need to, if we've got a tough conversation, make it short, make it succinct, make sure that there is a greater good, and make sure it's said with kindness and care. There's lots of ways. I'll teach you lots of ways over many more different videos, but today I want you to understand that if you embrace your discomfort, embrace your emotional discomfort and breathe into it, it's one way of giving you a little bit more, and that may just give you the confidence to get through that uncomfortable situation. Give it a shot and come back and watch more.